Hello, now for the last lesson of this chapter. Let's open the particular file for this lesson. Now let's open our beloved template we designed in the last lesson. If you have already forgotten, it's in the 3D PDF menu. In the settings, a window will pop up. Select the template and go to the tabs. Alright then, so the first tab under the template tab is the page tab. In fact, let's go ahead and open that. So here you can add music. Make sure it's an MP3 format. And of course add password. So in the 3D tab, the first checkbox is Show 3D Toolbar. And this is a floating bar of some of the settings found here, related to viewing and navigating. If you want to compromise the look of your presentation in exchange of usability, with this you can use these settings on the go while your file is being displayed. In fact, let's hit on Export to the desktop just to practice what we're preaching here. Let's also check the other three boxes as well. Let's use hideous names. My favorite is delete me, so when things get a little messy, I know that this file was an experiment. Anyways, once again, to each his or her own, hit save and let's see what the 3D toolbar looks like. A window will pop up. It's asking which scene state we want to include in our export. Just export as is. Awesome, so now this toolbar is the 3D toolbar. Here we can change things like show section plane. Really powerful, especially for prototypes and architectural projects. Render mode also is one of my favorites. However, we are not able to click on our fins and doors. Because of this box over here, it disables selection. So it is axiomatic for our model clicking not to work. But you can access those states through the model tree menu here. We can even hide parts through the model tree as well if section plane wasn't our thing. So you need to experiment around to know more about those. I'll leave that to you. Okay, now let's close this and get back to our lesson. I will uncheck all those. Down here are the initial modes and permanent, if you didn't have your 3D toolbar checked. As for those two, you can experiment on them, as they're well explained here. Now let's check those two underneath and go ahead and see how our file looks. Oh wait, before that let's select an image here. I prepared an image called archiprojects.jpg. So go ahead and select that. Then hit export. Now as you can see, the image gave value to the file. This is great whenever you are away or maybe like in the waiting periods of presentations. I think you get the idea. So once we click it will disappear. Now those little tiny arrows are the SimLab buttons we just checked. They will give you the slideshow ability in your file. There are different types of them, so you can experiment that as well. As for the automatic transition, it will create sliding between states corresponding to the duration set here. Camera effect will give a kind of screensaver look to your template. It's really important to keep the duration of the camera effect less than the transition, otherwise, camera effect will not show. Alright then, that's been said, let's go ahead and check the other tabs in this settings window. Next is the animation tab, and it's so obvious. So underneath comes the advanced tab. Here you will find a lot of options. Let's take the ones concerning most users. Checking this will make your 3D model protected from being copied. And this box will give the images on your template their original quality. In relation to size, of course. So with this we have reached the conclusion of 3D PDF chapter. Hope you've learned all you need to boost your presentation and sharing experience. Thanks for watching.